meaning of being a volunteer is not only being able to aid your community in some way, but also learning from your community and also teaching your community about your culture, and then take what I've learned from that culture back to my friend's family back in the United States. My family's reaction when I told them I was going to join the Peace Corps was very interesting. My mother was extremely excited for me. However, my father was very hesitant. In order to kind of calm his fears before I left, I promised to keep in touch with him. Basically, after I finished my training, he realized that I was here to stay, and then he became very proud of me, and he was pretty impressed. My training that I received from Peace Corps was 3 months. The cross-cultural training was wonderful, how we need to learn how to respect those cultures and also not feel like we have to give up so much of our own. As a health volunteer, I found that I need to be very flexible, very patient, and also somewhat creative. The point of the baby wings is to show the mothers the importance of keeping track of their baby's growth, to basically make sure that their children aren't malnourished. The woman I call my mama in my village, she is a community educator. I'm working with her and her women's group to get funding for their income-generating project doing the cloth dyeing. My main role is to act as a kind of a go-between, contact person. I went out and I found these people who can train them. So that way they'll learn how to keep their books, how to market their items better. I feel honored, very honored to be an African American, not only in Benin, West Africa, but also just in Peace Corps in general. I feel as though I've really contributed, which makes me feel very good.
My best day at my job usually revolves around the students, how enthusiastic the students are. So if I feel the students, or even one student, has improved or has learned something, it makes me feel great. I know here in Benin, English is a big priority for the Beninese government and the Beninese people. So I feel that me being here as an English teacher helps the students at my school to see another culture, another way of thinking about things. During the week, other things I do besides school include going to the market or hanging out with friends in town. Monsieur Batamusi is one of the other English teachers, and over the past year I've gotten to know him both at school and outside of school.
Tuvi is more than a friend. He's my brother. And we work together, we eat together, we do everything together. I will be very, very happy to have Tuvi here. Why not for 5 years, 10 years?
I'm really surprised about how welcoming people are, how friendly people are. Very eager to welcome you in their house, give you food, give you water, show you around town. I haven't mastered the art of carrying water on my head yet, but I'm sure with practice I could, and that the neighbors would get a kick out of it. I can certainly feel that Islam is a part of my community. 5 times a day they're called to prayer. The year revolves around the Islamic calendar, the different traditions, the different customs. It's something I see on a day-to-day basis. It's definitely given me time to think about what I want to study, and I think it will have some influence on the rest of my life. In general, people, if they see that you are a Peace Corps volunteer, it tells the employer something about you, that you have spent 2 years in another country, and that you have something different that other people can't offer.
The reason why I joined the Peace Corps when I was in my early 30s was because that I had already worked with nonprofit organizations in the United States for about 3.5 years and felt like they developed some skills that I could share with other organizations. The language training at the Peace Corps, without a doubt, was one of the most exceptional experiences I ever had. As someone who was learning Russian with no previous experience and certainly no personal talents as learning the language, I'm amazed after a year what I'm able to communicate and to explain. 8. Это самое вкусное. Можно попробовать? A primary focus of my main project is with information technology. We've been concentrating on developing computer and